Hello everybody, today I will be taking a closer look at RPM number 64 from the Supercharged 2007 series. The RPM racer actually has a name in the name of Winford Bradford Rutherford. We will talk more about his name later on in the review of the, of course, diecast. If you like daily Disney Pixar Cars diecast content, then don't forget to subscribe to the Cars Diecast viewer channel. You don't want to miss out on other daily Disney Pixar Cars diecast content. And whilst you're here, don't forget to subscribe to Cool Action TV. You don't want to miss out on, of course, any of his videos as well. His channel is highly inspired by mine, so don't forget to subscribe to both of our channels. Now, let's take a closer look at the back of the packaging of RPM number 64. Here we can see the back of the packaging, a bunch of course, new releases for, of course, 2007, them being Leakless, Lightning McQueen, Tongue McQueen, King, Fabulous Hudson Hornet, Sally, Dinoco McQueen, Ferrari F430, RPM himself, Dinoco Chick Hicks, Mater, Ham, Yeti, Bling Bling, Lightning McQueen. The other half of the packaging shows Red Ramon, Green Ramon, Tex Dinoco, Sheriff, Radiator Springs Lightning McQueen, Dirt Truck McQueen, Boost, Brand New Mater, and Nitrade. Now let's have a closer look at RPM 64 all out of the packaging. Here is Winford Bradford Rutherford all out of the packaging. We can see he's a 1:55 scale diecast made by Mattel with this yellow and blue / orange paint job with the number 64 on his roof and sides. We can see the RPM sponsoring, Nightmare Backfire Suppressment, which is probably something to do with air, I guess. And we can see the Piston Cup sponsors on the side with the Lightyear rims in a nice blue colour. We can see the side again with the exhaust pipes, and the base reads Disney Pixar made in China with a base code of 0939EA. Here we can see Winford next to his, of course, crew chief and Pitty, which is a pretty cool little nice set, but unfortunately the RPM crew chief is in fact the incorrect model. Winford has also been released via Thailand now from the 2019 Blue Desert series, not the 2020, just to remind you all, even though all the card arts from that year were not actually in 2020, some were released in 2019. But anyways, we can see some comparisons, such as the eyes being, of course, wider, and of course his expression may be a slight difference with the black outline around the eyes, and of course we can see some colour differences. The decals may be a little bit more blurred because he is from Thailand, and the windows are the main difference, with some base variation in there as well. Here on your screen is a bunch of variations of Winford, the Cars 1 RPM Piston Cup Racer. Of course, from right to left, we'll be talking about them. So the first one on the right is the, of course, 2009 Thailand re-release, and of course the two that look quite the same. On the right, the second one along and the third one along are actually technically different, as they do have different types of eyes. As a collector, you would know exactly what I mean with the raised eyes. And of course the fourth one from the right is of course the race damaged one, which is a custom that I did make, of course, or that came in a bundle. And the one on, of course, the far right, the first one on the left, is a lenticular release of Winford. It does look pretty cool, and if you look closely you can see it does have 4 eyes. Here we can see all the 3 Cars 1 and Cars 3 RPM Piston Cup races. From right to left we have Winford, of course, a car that I did review today. The one in the middle is in fact Bruce Miller, not of course Winford, which is mislabeled in some packages. He has the same numbers as Winford. The same for the next gen Piston Cup Racer of Barry the Pedal, which is the one right on the left hand side of your screen. Thank you everybody who did watch this far in the review of Winford Bradford Rutherford, the Cars 1 RPM Piston Cup Racer. If you are all new to the Cars Diecast review channel, don't forget to subscribe for other daily Disney Pixar Cars Diecast content. And whilst you're here, don't forget to subscribe to Collection TV, one of my great, of course, friends from the car community. Don't forget to check out his channel. And whilst you're here, before you leave, don't forget to check out my previous video on Fred. So make sure you check out that video. And to the next video. Peace, guys.